There was a very famous game between the Ku Klux Klan and a Negro League team.
The Wichita Monrovians were a negro baseball team that typically played against other amateur clubs that were predominantly white.
African American leagues and teams in this town played and had their own park at about 12th and Mosley. There was a ball field there, and it's where a lot of them played in the course of their games. There's nothing there now that I don't think, but it was a really viable organization, and they were called the Wichita Monrovians, the Monrovians being the capital of Liberia, city of Monrovia. Took that name because it was an ex-slave state that was built after the Civil War in West Africa, and so they took the name Monrovians in honor of the city of Monrovia of Liberia, this former slave state.
The Ku Klux Klan baseball team was a local club called the Number 6 team. William Allen White was a local newspaper publisher who was running for governor in 1924. He was campaigning to abolish the Klan. Due to the fear of William's campaign, the Klan accepted the Monrovians' challenge to a good, clean ball game.
In America at the time, there was more anti-African American than with the Ku Klux Klan, but I think it was an indicator of the role of baseball as a social integrator, in a sense, that the Klansmen were willing to play the African Americans at the time. One of the famous advertising the game was, "Don't bring any whips, any knives, any weapons to the park," as a way of trying to keep the peace as the game was played on.
The Monrovians ended up beating the Klan with a score of 10-8.
They played all over the Midwest. They tried to play in Wichita as much as they could, but they were not allowed to play, at least until the mid-1930s, in the City League, which was primarily a white league. So they barnstormed all over the place, and they played the Kansas City Monarchs, and some of their players went on to play for the Kansas City Monarchs later on. So that was a very viable team in the mid-1920s.